hello y'all. Parent here going live with some more Arceus checks. We might switch to Zygarde a little later, but for now we're going to be kicking things off with Arceus as we get the stream rolling. As you can see in the poll, I'm actually wondering what other content I might bring to the channel in the future, so if you have any thoughts on that, you can chime in the chat, you can chime in the poll. I'm more than open to hearing suggestions right now. But, yep, looking for God Dragonified. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, I think that's about it for my intro today, so let's just go ahead and dive into checks. Still coming for your cold? Well, at least you're on... It sounds like you're on the upswing, at least, so hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it goes away completely soon. Love this area in the game. Need to finish that second PLA playthrough. Oh, so you can hang out in, like, the Spear Pillar, like, summit area. Gotcha, Data. Also, welcome on in, Ty. Hope you're doing well, bud. Anything is good with you? Sounds good. Dex, also welcome on in, you too. In the upswing, glad to hear it, Dragonified. Hey, Laura, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. And hey, Ace, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well too, bud. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, pretty solid day. I actually brought my... There was a little confusion about getting my GameCube mod because I want to do a little more drop stuff eventually, although I'm not sure how I'm going to do it exactly. And I brought my GameCube to be modded into my local game store, so that's something I got done this morning, which is pretty solid. Other than that, just pretty chill. But yeah, Ace, it really has been a while. Like, I've been offline for a while, so I know that's probably mostly my fault. But yeah, glad to see you back, Ace. Hope you're doing wonderful. Chilling on a call with her, doing some Moltres checks together. Nice, Ty. Nice. Good luck. Spear Pillar, second floor. Gotcha, Data. What game store? It's a local one, Dex. I just call around, like, if they do repairs, they'll probably do mods too. Like, I don't want to dox myself, so I'm not going to say what game store exactly because it's a local one. But it's definitely something you could look into. Although, generally, if it's a soft mod, that's something you're going to have to do yourself. If it's a hard mod that requires a bit of soldering, then you could, like, ask a game store for some help. Actually feel like Zygarde did say, ooh, nice, Data. Yeah, so if we got anyone else for Zygarde DAs, we could run that path. Yeah, we're going to need at least 3 people, including myself and Data, so at least one more. Hey, Betrayed, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Zygarde, oh, Dragonified, are you interested too? Yeah, I know you hopped on the other day, and now that we actually have more people, it might be possible, or at least, like, reasonable to beat. Hey, Fritz, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Oh, yeah, I haven't tried Shiny Luck yet. Let's see if... Oh, no, you did. You gave me the 777 yesterday, Dragonified. That was a really good roll. But 508, that's still pretty solid. Thank you for the Shiny Luck. Maybe a cooldown for it. So I'm gonna try giving it like a minute. I honestly forgot my timer cooldowns are. There we go. 896. That's really solid, Fritz. Thank you. And yeah, I can see people popping in. We're already got a good amount of votes on the poll. Looks like we're leaning towards other JRPGs, but decent amount for Wild and Nuzlocke, so thanks for the input, y'all. I'll definitely keep that poll running, but I'll definitely keep that in mind as I'm deciding what to do in the future. And if you haven't voted on the poll or you have any other suggestions, feel free to just drop them in chat. I'm more than open to hearing them right now. Some visual novels like Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright specifically could be fun. I probably won't branch into like visual novels as like a whole medium, but Phoenix Wright specifically could be fun. Yeah, like Phoenix Wright's something I've played, I think, early college years, so like I might have some memory of like what each of the gimmicks of the trial are, but at the same time, it might be funny for me to, for you all to watch, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Because I probably won't remember all the details. Hey, Lunala, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. How are you? Pretty good, Lunala. Well, first, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, but yeah, pretty solid day so far. Actually, like a nice early start today. I got my GameCube into like a game store to start the process of getting it modded, which is really nice. Hopefully, I could get that done and then bring some Jirachi with some variations to the channel, or maybe some like modded GameCube games, which would be really fun in the future. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and like that actually spawned from like a thought last night. I was like trying to help someone else like see if they could hunt the shiny Jirachi through the bonus disc. Like obviously I can't just give them the disc because I need it. Like that got me thinking, is there a way I could get the disc onto my computer and like do like some emulator shenanigans with it? And that's kind of what led to all that. Ultra Sun or Moon and X or Y. Ooh, nice and all. Those are all really fun games, especially the Ultra Gen 7 games. Like, Sun and Moon are pretty bare bones, but Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon really flesh them out, in my opinion. First time being a player. Ooh, nice. D&D as a player. That'll be a nice change for you, Data. Yeah, because you're doing that Pokemon D&D, but you were the DM for that, so it was a little different there. Once you get your PC, you'll be able to play the games. Nice, Lunala, nice. Hey, Rosie, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Two of them, you're now a DM in 2 campaigns. Oh, dang, Data. Just want to go home. Rosie got, what, another hour? You got this. You got this. But I'm doing pretty well. I got a nice early start today. I got my GameCube into a game store, so I'm really excited about the prospect of getting that modded. And then hopefully getting some, like, shenanigans on the Jirachi hunt. Half an hour, even better. Out at 155? Nice. Wait, that's earlier than any of my, like, primary, secondary school days got out. Like, the earliest I got out was ever, like, 224. Also, it's weird that I still remember that because that was almost 10 years ago at this point. Can't say much for this since you remember everything. Should I try to remember the weird stuff first? I mean, I guess if it's weird, that's notable to me, so... Maybe it's just this weird connection of weird equals notable. Like, if it's run-of-the-mill, I might not remember it because I'm just like, oh, that's pretty standard. If that makes sense. Faster to have your team faint over and over or using those bitter items. Just want to shake off the friendship mechanic. You know, that's a fair point. I mean, the bitter items would require grinding up some money. I won't deny that. So to be honest, I don't know. Both of those options are viable. I don't know which would be better. Getting too used to things can cause you to work in auto, and that can cause lapses in memory. Yeah, exactly, Data. 3:30, daylight savings time. 3:31, oh dang. That's a weird change. Well, I was gonna say that's very possible, but Lopunny is a friendship evolution, so even though Baniri starts off hating you, to get to Lopunny, it needs to love you. So you need to go from it hating you to it loving you, all the way back to it hating you. Dang, Rosie. Do you need to go? It's good seeing you. All good, Lunala. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful day with whatever you need to do. Take care, bud. Cyrus is as heartless as we think, or if Crobat has major issues. Or if his Crobat has major issues. I don't know. I mean, it's not unheard of for, like, evil bosses to have friendship evolutions, although normally that comes with, like, I think it's, like, Silver who finally evolves his Golbat into a Crobat or something after he becomes, like, a nice guy. Cyrus doesn't really have that evolution, so I don't know. Trader had a grunt, raised it, or caught it. That's also possible, Dex. You bring up a fair point. Cyrus does have a Crobat. Yeah, he gets that Crobat somehow, but I guess the point is, like, he didn't have to get it himself. It could be, like, a traded mon or something. Lance does have those underleveled party members, yeah, although I think we figured out that they come from Alola, because you could very easily catch underleveled Dragonites in Alola. She just took a vacation, caught a few Dragonites, and then went back to Kanto. Or no, that would be Johto where he did that, so took an Alola vacation and then went back to Johto. Oh, hey, well, I wasn't looking. Pokemon Nuzlocke's kicked up. Let me see how the poll's doing now. It's like Pokemon Nuzlocke and JRPGs are pretty much tied now. Hey, Fire Sparks, welcome on in. You're working on an Avatar: The Last Airbender story? Ooh, that's amazing. I love that series. Like, are you, like, trying to work a new Avatar into the lore, or just, like, messing with one of the existing Avatars? Based on the fan comic called Distorted Reality, Fire Nation and Water Nation swap roles. Oh, that could actually get really creepy because, like, I do remember in Korra, well, Korra Season 1 specifically with all the bloodbending stuff. Like, water bending can get really creepy if you think about it. So that could be really interesting. Yeah, I hope you have a good time writing that, Fire Sparks. An island full of just Dragonite that no human knows anything, supposedly. No doubt Lance knows about it. Dang. Everything changed when the Water Nation attacked, exactly. Besides, lore-wise, levels aren't a thing. Under level to show Lance's spear training techniques. Oh yeah, I feel like I forget the theory exactly, but I feel like you mentioned something about like that in the past. Like a really good trainer can get their Pokemon to evolve before the canon level. Hama was the original Bloodbender, so your story remains the same. The Southern Water Tribe joined the Fire Nation. Oh, so it's specifically the Southern Water Tribe that's evil with Hama. And then the Northern Water Tribe is good, along with the Fire's people, Zuko and Iroh. I got you. I got you. Hey, Athena. Welcome on in. Hope we're doing well, bud. Some Pokemon are born naturally good at their abilities. Oh, so it's like a combination of good Pokemon and a good trainer. I see. Working up the courage to hobble downstairs. Well, yeah, take it easy, Athena. You do not want to, like, twist anything any further. the stairs on your booty last night? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, whatever works though, Athena, whatever works. In a different location, known as the Pokemon Knowledge Master. Knowing a lot about Pokemon is rare. I mean, yeah, I guess it just depends on what kind of community you're talking. Like, we got a lot of knowledge people around here, but depending on where you go, like, people have various levels of knowledge, and that's perfectly fine. It's like, I'm more than happy to help people who want to learn more, learn more. Like, as long as people show that willingness to learn, I don't really care how much they know. Give you your super fast Arceus luck. Thank you, Athena. Like, I'm actually going for the rare ball Arceus. So, that'll be an even harder hunt. I have 14 chances to get it in a rare ball. Change it to where Iroh convinced Zuko to do a small adventure. Thanks, so the idea doesn't see him as enemy to give more focus on Azula. Oh, so Azula... Yeah, Azula kind of has a messed up mental state, so that would be really cool to, like, see her recover. Oh, that's a pretty cool idea. Get spammed with questions, but it's not daily, Athena, it's fine. She supposedly was good in Pokemon competitive. She doesn't know the type chart or what type her favorite Pokemon are? Really? That's actually kind of surprising. Dragonite Bug Ghost. Actually, I was going to counter with a legit Bug Ghost type, but I can't think of one. I don't even know if that type exists yet. Her first shiny was Pinsir in Pokemon Crystal. Ooh, that's a cool one. Oh, Shedinja, that's right, duh. And it's even got a unique design, too, with Wonder Guard. I'm surprised that slipped my mind. But yeah, Wonder Guard is a really funny ability, though. Like, I think this was back in Gen 7. It's very hard to get Wonder Guard off of Shedinja and onto another Pokemon, but it is possible with some really weird means. Like, I think it involves some Mimic shenanigans and some other stuff, too. But if you manage to get Wonder Guard mimicked and transferred onto a burn-up Arcanine, you wind up with a typeless Wonder Guard Pokemon. So you can only hit it with passive damage. And that is really hard to KO, and doubles when there's, like, no passive damage flying around. It's doubles almost all offense. Shedinja has a cool way to evolve too, like those unique evolutions. Yeah, and they even had to change it through the generations. Like, I think there was a rumor back when Gen 3 was still new that you needed a Pokeball to evolve Nincada into Shedinja on top of a spot, which was false at the time, but now it's true because of the rumor. Tara reason for hunting Aang, a flying bison that KO'd her mother when she was on a mission in Korra. That other flying bison survives her, and for now she thinks it's Aang. Okay. The Cream Puff evolution? Are you talking about, like, Swirlix Slurpuff with that Whipped Dream thing, whatever that is? Or are you talking about Alchemy with the spinning thing? I could also see it being that one. Is Alchemy with the spinning thing? That's pretty unique. needing a Pokeball in your inventory to get Ninja. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Alchemy, got you. Still use Slurpuff as your lead? Yeah, Slurpuff is, like, deceptively strong. Like, I think it's more of, like, a rear cleaner. But, like, Belly Drum, Unburdened, Citrus Berry goes hard. Slurpuff is more of Cotton Candy to you? Fair. If each Alchemy had been a different shiny instead of all gray. Oh my goodness, Athena. But, well, I guess it wouldn't have been that bad as some of the Milcery events that came out. But if they Game Freak didn't do the Milcery event and had, like, 64 shiny Alchemy, that would have been nuts. The difficult part is what will be the last element for Aang to learn. Oh yeah, Earth is the opposite of air. Like, I think that's a pretty canon thing. For Korra was a little different because, like, she was very physical and not spiritual, so the spiritual side of air didn't come to her. But for most avatars, I think it's that the opposite of what their native element is usually the toughest. Those tedious evolutions, like under the specific rock or the slate for Ursaluna. Oh yeah, that peak block for Ursaluna, the arch for Runerigus. Those two suck. Okay, Data, no one's hunting all those Spinda. I joke about that a lot, but no one is hunting all those Spinda. You stream Shiny Hunt's all Spinda. I mean, if I can SOS through them, I won't catch all of them. Actually, that would be kind of neat. Just like, because I have SOS KO'd shinies before. So like we just like it's almost like Pokemon Snap. We Pokemon Snap all the SOS shiny Spindas. Yeah, Dex, it's weird. I don't know what the Spinda issue is, but there's some issue with Spinda in home, and that's why it can't communicate with a BDSP. The Sunkern luck, but for Spinda. Dang. Personality, Cordia had difficulty airbending because of her mentality and her personality of being something not like an airbender. Yeah. You gotta catch them all. Okay, if someone wants to pay for that many home subscriptions to store every single Spinda, I'll do it. But someone's got to buy that many home subscriptions for me before I even attempt it. New projects of Ash getting a new team. Bring Johto got a shiny Ledian. Oh my goodness, Ledian's superhero is actually a really epic thought. Like, I saw this one like I mentioned this yesterday. I watch a lot of competitive Pokemon videos, and this series video on Ledian is actually hilarious. Because everyone knows it's going to be terrible for every single generation. They just make it obscenely busted for no reason whatsoever other than for the lols. And it's actually pretty funny. Making your way back downstairs, you stay safe, Athena. Take care. Yeah, Data, it was something like that. I don't know the details, but it's something to do with how many Spinda there are. Hey, Jewel, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. yeah, that's a command. I forget what that exact command is, but it's something like that. In fact, I should probably refamiliarize myself with my commands. I have a Nightbot list somehow. Oh yeah, I think that one is Cops. I think I do remember that one now. Yeah, Cops. That's another one. That's hug consent data. One word. But yes. Up and I hit plus twice there. Other than a few for mods, yeah. We got a... Yeah, I'm probably going to update some of these at some point, but it's not a priority. We got, like, a nice little list of them. It's not too many. I don't think billions of patterns. Yeah, Dex, that's the joke. So, yeah, like, that would take forever to hunt that many spin to because I don't even have billions of shinies, period. Got a Kangaskhan as a gift from his mom, but it's just there to keep an eye on Ash. Dang. Oh, is it in the millions? Something like that. Once it gets past, like, a certain order, it blends together to me. How big the games would be for that number. True, that's like, an order of 1,000 is a lot. That is a fair point. Like, no matter the scale, an order of 1,000 is a lot. I guess that would be an order of 3 if you want to be technical. But yeah. That hunger spike got you quick. Oh no, Data. Get some food in your tummy. Enough boxers for that many spenda? Not even close. That's why I'm saying if anyone wants me to do that, they need to buy the home subscriptions for me. black and white. Really? I did not know that data. That's a really cool failsafe, but that's cool. Hey, Snivy, Pokemon in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Good seeing you earlier. Hey, JK, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Thought of a way to avoid that soft block, but not the Zoroark one? I've never thought of the Reshiram Zekrom soft block possibility, but I've also never heard of the Zoroark one either. Oh, was the stream audio you're on before? Yeah, the Belch is pretty okay. No complaints there. There were like a couple of stutters. That's like really the only quality thing I noticed. Other than that, it was fine. Like stutters, I think it was like, like internet stutters. Hey, more. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Gets the job done. Very fair, Snivy. Sometimes you just gotta make do. Like, I'm fortunate that I have my parents' really good internet, but sometimes, like, I know not everyone is that lucky. Zoroark soft lock. It's a Japanese only one where if you leave... Oh, one sec. If you leave in the middle of that spot where you meet N in black and white 2, moment before Zoroark stops entering the cave, it just doesn't move. Huh. Oh, close the game. Okay. Remember how Aang had to see that guru about chakras? Azula is the same way to help her mental state? Ooh. That could be cool. Yeah, because Azula has, like, that journey to Insanity, which is really well done. But there's not really... Like, maybe the comics explored a little bit, but at least in the anime... Or can you call it an anime? The show. I'll call it the show. In the show, there's no exploration after that because it's so late endgame. How do one know if I caught all Spinda? That's a very good question, Dex. I don't think Game Freak ever thought of that. Because the problem is, like, home caps at 6,000. And there are way more than 6,000 Spinda. Comics explore more. Okay, got you. And data, I think I heard something like... There's this... I don't remember the details, but, like, this third avatar coming out with, like... I think it's the Earth avatar that's twins or something. The writers of the original Avatar? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching that if I see it. Oh, Korra was different writers? Okay, I did not know that. So against Korra back in the day, different writers making it weird. That kind of ties in with what Fritz just asked. What's your opinion on Korra? Personally, I don't have a problem with Korra. Like, I actually really enjoy the show. Like, it's definitely more centered on personal growth rather than, like, world building. But I can definitely appreciate Korra's, like, journey as, like, this really hard-headed avatar to, like, more spiritually sound, more mentally stable. She has a really good personal growth journey. Yeah, Fire Sparks. I think that's the same rumor I heard. I didn't go into the details, but that's more than I knew. But yeah, I think that's the same one I heard. Learn the Avatar world from the live action. Oh no. Like, I will admit I actually watched that when I was like a kid, since that was in theaters when I was a kid. But yeah, like, I want nothing to do with that now. Yeah, the butchering of Aang. It's so bad. I had to explain some things before the real Avatar fans came in. Good, save her. You don't want her getting flamed. Animated movie trilogy exploring Aang and the gang during their middle age before they had kids. Is that canon or not? Because I've never heard about that. That's pretty cool, though. And is that, like, the comics, or, like... Oh, the comics, I think, were, like, right after Avatar. Like, there's the whole, like... turning the Fire Nation colonies into the United Republic, or whatever that is. I know that's a pretty big theme. But that's pretty soon after the war. So I don't... So, yeah, that might be original stuff. Glitches in Pokemon were sort of out of the way and could be fun. Now they're in your face, broken and boring. Dang. Not... I mean, at least with Scarlet Violet, you're not wrong, though. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet, the glitches are very in your face, but at least in the other, more modern games, they're not that bad. It's just Scarlet Violet, in my opinion. Violet was a disaster for you? Yeah, I cannot defend Violet that much. Like, it's fun and all, for a little bit. The replayability just isn't there. Yeah, camera locks, just like the way it runs. I can't really defend it. Yeah, Korra, yeah, there's like Tenzin, there's Sue, and all those people. Yeah, Zuko had the new Fire Lord kid. And Toph had Police Chief and the Metal Better City woman too. Sokka is unknown, though. Sokka, I don't know. And yeah, to my knowledge, Toph had 2 daughters. I think Fire Sparks is right. Oh, you thought Toph just taught that woman? No, that's a part of the drama with... Well, I forget their names, but between those 2 sisters. Like, they have a lot of background drama because of, like, their half-sister relationship and a whole bunch of other stuff in their upbringing. He died to an airbender? Really? That's kind of hard to believe because it's supposed to just be Aang and then maybe Tenzin at the time. Because it's just those 2 until the whole harmonic convergence thing happens and there are more airbenders. Weird romance history in the comics. Okay. Oh yeah, Sakura's getting all the girls in the show, but in the comics, I have no idea. Okay, that is a lot of drama data. Holy crap. Yeah, I do not remember any of that. There's not at least any of that that's like after the show ends. Yeah, data does have all the data. Sokka ending to an airbender is false though, because if he died in the comics, he wouldn't be there for that one backstory part. Gotcha, Data. Yeah, I guess he would have had to have made it through that. You do have a point there. You've made it downstairs? Heck yeah, Athena. Good for you. I don't think I have the counter there. A fan comic that Sokka died to. Oh, you're saying to Zahir before he got airbending. That's definitely possible. Like, it could be in, like... Because I could see, like, Data's whole Yakone Sokka thing happening, and then Zahir going on a rampage as a non-bender, getting captured and all that there, but having Sokka as a casualty during that whole event. And then... modern stuff. Confused about some things in court, immediately knowing half the lore. Dang, Data. Something about Korra? Sure, you know the vibes of the channel. As long as it fits in there, you're good. ERB gonna do something? Sounds good, Dragonified. Not defending her, so let's be fair to her. When she lost the Avatar state the first time. Oh, I thought it was 2 seasons at first. I didn't realize they were only planning 1 season, but I see your point there. Like, they want to end things on a positive note, so, like, Korra gets the Avatar state back, she gets with Mako, or whatever his name is, and things are all looking pretty at the time. I can definitely see that. Company thing, not bad writing. Yeah, just the way they planned it at first, I guess. Yeah, looks like you got a few people lurking around here. Got Dragonified BRB, so he won't be hopping in right away. But if anyone wants to run Zygarde with me, just let me know. I could definitely... I have a... what I'd call a demigod path right now for 3 or 4 people. So if we have enough people, I could switch over and we could start running that. The more time, the more people are liking Korra. Yeah, some things do grow better with age, or like people look more fondly on things with age. It's like nostalgia is definitely a factor there. Weird to say it because like that was like high school, early college for me, but yeah, I guess it is kind of nostalgic now. Everything Korra when it first came out was ahead of its time. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Skip a Avatar up. Oh no, Fire Sparks. I mean, you didn't miss plot, but you missed some comedy gold. That episode is epic. It's probably one of the most unnecessary episodes, but at the same time, the most necessary episode, if that makes sense. Fave character was Zuko. Nice. Yeah, Zuko had a really good character arc. Yeah, like he definitely fits like the troubled teen trying to break out of his mold. He definitely fits that. Sucker for good redemption arc, yeah. 2012, dang, yeah. So that's like dead on high school for me. People complain about their age and then Athena 4 dots. Dang. You thought it was good while it was airing on TV? Yeah, I definitely agree. Oh, you skipped it because you were watching just like binging it or something. I got you, Fire Sparks. Graduated high school in 04, dang. Yeah, the progenitor of the vampire joke is not here. You're safe for now. Dang, Data. Oh yeah, but I will say this. Like, if you're over 18, I don't care if you say your age. You're old enough to keep yourself safe. But if you're under 18, please do not say your age. It will get deleted right away. Taco was 6, dang. Halo 2 came out in 04. Oh, wow, yeah, that's past 20 years old then, dang. You remember when it came out? Dang. I mean, I was never into first-person shooters, so... like, I have no memory of, like, Halo, Call of Duty, any of that. Actually, no, that's a lie. Back in middle school, I vaguely remember Halo Reach, just because I had a friend who I'd go over to his house and we'd play it together. But that's about it. When the Wii came out? Oh yeah, that's definitely in my memories. Going quiet since you're doing editing for your... I'd call that borderline JK, so just be careful, but yeah, definitely cool that you're doing the... preparing to do the Quavo Crab, the Violet's the Only runs. Yeah, that's really cool as you're doing all that, JK. Hopefully, yeah, I think I'm following you, so yeah, I'll probably see that when it comes out. Back then you said you'd never use a Switch. Oh, dang. Soul Silver and Heart Gold will be... if... Oh my goodness. Like, I think I remember, like, they came out pretty close to my birthday. And, like, we were also going to Disney around that time because it was, like, spring break in school. So, like, that was a really special time, like, the Soul Silver Heart Gold launch in my family. At least for me. Palm out with entrainment to eliminate... Ooh, that's a good idea, JK. Own words taste salty, a little watered down tang. Now ready for a nap? Hey, go for it, Dina. Go for it. Just, like, get one of the doggos on your lap, and then you won't be getting up for a while. Moxie will work in terror raids? I don't know, Data. I don't see why it wouldn't, and I could see that snowballing very quickly if it does. So, like, one thing I was thinking about, because I did a little bit of, like, thinking about the terror raids. Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday, like, Lantern, we were talking about Rhydon, things like that would probably do pretty well, just because they have the water resistance, so they wouldn't take as much from, like, its Terra water moves. Vampire jokes suck, dang. The pain meds plus the effort of moving around need no energy, yeah, I definitely feel that. Iron Hands might do well. I'm kind of torn on Iron Hands because you gotta remember with Iron Hands, you're cutting its health in half with Belly Drum, and then it's going to be slower than Quackable, so it's probably going to have to take 2 shots on top of the Belly Drum, and I don't think it can take that. The Resident Vampire feels about that joke, oh my goodness. I mean, Athena does have the power of the wrench, so you better be careful there, Dex. Yeah, dude, I was thinking that too. I think there was a good chance they'll know acrobatics. Thought it was hilarious, dang. Yeah, I was thinking about acrobatics, which is why I don't think a grass type will do very well. Otherwise, a grass type would be the way to go, hands down. So happy and Manaphy was good against Skelders? Yeah, that was... Well, I never really saw much of Manaphy. Like, my Mon for Skelders was... What's it called? Hisui and Samurott, because it had Throat Chop and Snarl. So I used to support Hisui and Samurott to support Kyogres. And that's how we bodied it. Maybe Shaman would be good here. Yeah, Shaman's got pretty solid defenses. Like, I'm thinking Landform specifically. No, hold on. Because Skyform does have Serene Grace Sea Flare, although it's weaker physical defense, and if it has an ice coverage move, that's also really rough for Skyform. I could see Shaman going either way, honestly. Read, nap, play Power World, or continue your shiny only run. mean, I'm leaning against Pal World because you can't really Pal World into a nap. And then Reed you get kind of hyper-focused on, so maybe Shiny only run into a nap. Ruby and Sapphire will be 23 years old this year. Dang, that was my childhood. Like, I never beat Ruby and Sapphire as a kid. Like, I had them as a wee little lad. Long neck. Ooh, that's a good call, Data. I forget what that's called, but that could probably go hard. Raging Bolt, I think it's called. That would probably go hard. Because it's got that Thunderclap move or whatever it is, too. And then it combos well with Sun for Photosynthesis. So if you set up Sun, that nerfs the water moves and boosts the Raging Bolt simultaneously. So you got options there. Hydrapple might be good to slow it down and get damage in, but yeah, flying moves, and that would be really nice if it does know, like Ice Punch or something. Like, in a vacuum, a grass type might do well, but I think the Quaquaval will have some kind of grass coverage. So it'll probably be pretty poor in practice, especially with Moxie boosts. Any of the regions which Ash team... You might need to refresh my memory. Like, I have a vague memory of you talking about like something like that in the past. Like, I think we had a conversation in Discord a month ago or something. But you might need to, like, go for it, but you might need to refresh my memory too. Mon that could do multiple multi-hit moves might go hard. Only ones with that are normal types. Blister. Blister gets Icicle Spear and Rock Blast, although that won't be very useful. Like, you're probably thinking like Bullet Seed. Welcome back, Dragonified. Oh yeah, Cloyster's Ice type. Well, Cloyster's got really beefy physical defense, but the Ice typing does hurt it. So it's kind of like, it kind of balances out there, so it'd be like probably an average fighting move taker. His Kanto team, Johto team, Hoenn team, Sinnoh team. Like, if you're talking canon teams, I think I'm okay, but if you're talking about, like, if you have, like, a fan team that, like, it's different from, like, what he had in the canon anime, then, yeah, whatever region you want. Gardevoir with Thunderbolt? It's pretty physically frail. I honestly wouldn't. Yeah, Politoed. Yeah, Politoed. Well, actually, Politoed could have Water Absorb, so you don't have to run Drizzle Politoed. You could run Water Absorb, and that would be much better. Hey, Rob, welcome on in. And yeah, it really has been a while. Like, yesterday I streamed up before that. It really has been a few months. Yeah, just real life got in the way, college apps, depression, all that stuff. But hey, I'm on the upswing now. Things are lightening up, so I figured I'd bring you a little more content. Isn't the only electric move it learns Thunder? Possibly. I mean, with Politoed, I would definitely go more the support angle than for, like, straight offense angle, so I'd probably give it moves like Helping Hand and other support moves rather than outright attacking. Like, if I brought a Politoed, I'd leave the attacking to everyone else. Bite, Mantine, Rhyperior, Apowdon, Porygon Z and Chatot? Ooh, that sounds pretty fun, Fire Sparks. And yeah, it's even got like a Gabite, which is kind of a throwback to Ash not evolving all of his Pokemon. The Electric Eel might be good. It doesn't have any weaknesses. Yeah, it's got Stab Electric. I think it gets Acid Spray. It's got a couple cool options there. It might not be the best thing, but it's probably viable at least. All the raid thingies in SV because your game refused to update. Oh no, that's rough. Yeah. I guess the big ones are like the Shiny Gimmighoul and what's it called? The Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. Everything else you can really like trade because like the unrivaled marks, everything else, it's mostly for breeding fodder, in my opinion. So the only real important ones are that you need to do yourself are like the Gimmighoul, the Iron Leaves, and the Walking Wake. But it's a shame you couldn't get to do those. Normal Raichu, but that's more Supportmon. Yeah. Well, Alolan Raichu actually has the fighting resistance too, so that could be interesting. You have weightlifting school? Heck yeah, Rob, that's awesome. Yeah, back when I was doing like really high levels of marching band, I used to do a little bit of weightlifting in college, well, not in college, in high school. Just to help get my muscles ready for that, because like at like standard high school level, it's pretty chill. Like once you get to like drum corps, it gets a lot more intense, so like I definitely needed the weightlifting for that. Charizard, Kabutops, Rhydon, Beedrill, Porygon, Kangaskhan? Cool, cool. Alolan Golem isn't even an option. Does Alolan Golem get Sturdy? Because Sturdy Custat Parry could be interesting for like a Kamikaze strat. Lack of Dragonite disturbs you. Oh, and the Johto team, dang. I mean, Ash ain't Lance. Going now to continue working your Avatar story. Gotcha, Fire Sparks. Do you have a good time with that? And hopefully your storytelling goes well and have an absolutely wonderful day, bud. It does have sturdy. Okay. Like, I still wouldn't use it myself, but that could be a fun Kamikaze strat. Although you can't have sturdy and galvanize at the same time. So maybe the strat, if you want to do Kamikaze, Alolan Golem would be Galvanize, Explosion, Focus Sash. Of course, that's still a terrible Golem, but it would be funny. Swampert might be good here. In Swampert, it doesn't really have a great support move pool, nor does it have the offenses for a pure water type, so I'm actually disagree with that one. Like, if we were gonna pick any of the stars, it would be the grass types, but then we have the flying problem again. One grass starter that would stand a chance. I mean, Superior came to mind. That thing is both bulky and it snowballs really easily, so Superior could probably hold its own. It would still be a little annoying to position, but it would probably be the best. Because it gets to, like, Contrary, Leaf Storm, and Giga Drain. If only Superior had Skill Swap. I mean, I'd be afraid of Skill Swapping Contrary onto Quackable in case that thing knows close combat. Because a Contrary Quackable with close combat would be insane to KO. Skill swap the stacking buffs the duck gets would be wild. Well, don't forget, if you skill swap Contrary onto Quackable, it loses Moxie in that case. So you wouldn't be snowballing down its attack anymore. It would just stay at 0. Game, oh no, losing out on the Mewtwo one kind of sucks. That was actually a fun event. Like, one of the few events in SV that I will say is fun. Speed is where you need to take it down. Oh, you're saying, like, if it has, like, Aqua Step or whatever that move is, it gets you to -6 speed. Okay, I see. Although it'd still be insane to KO, because it would have, like, if it has close combat, then it would have +6 in both defenses. Water Bubble on a Rapid Strike Urshifu, nice. Buy weights so you can continue weightlifting on free time? Heck yeah, Rob. I mean, before you do that, I don't know, like, I honestly don't know how, like, a gym membership would compare to just, like, buying weights. But that's definitely something to consider, too, because I would personally go for a gym membership before weights. Pick up the speed with Moxie? Yeah, that would be a terrible snowball. Like, you cannot let that thing get any KOs. Yeah, Rob, whatever works for you. Like, it's your fitness journey, so you do what you think is best for you. I just think that's another option. Imagine Arceus, dang. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before we get Arceus. Dual-type Arceus would go insane. Hey, 96. Anti-nice. Thank you for the shiny luck, Fritz. But yeah, dual-type Arceus, like, if you could pick, like, whatever dual-type Arceus you wanted, that could be insane. Normal Ghost Arceus would go really hard. Electric Flying Arceus would go really hard. Electric Ice Arceus would be an insane offensive weapon. Question mark type Arceus in-game. Yeah, the curse type. Thank you for the shiny Electronified. And thank you, Arav. Electric Ice Pseudo Legend. Yeah, like, we have Rotom Frost for Electric Ice, but not much else. Like, that would be an insane offensive weapon. Like, Pseudo Legend or not, that would be an insane offensive weapon. Actually, no, we do have an Electric Ice type, because there's that Gen 8 fossil. What's it called? Arctozolt. Yeah, that's Electric Ice. It's no Dracovish, because, like, I don't know who thought if you move first, your attack does double damage, because that just snowballs insanely low with choice items. But yeah, all 4 of those mons are like busted in whatever tier they are in just because of that one move and choice items. Fairy Fire or Fairy Ground, both of those would be pretty cool, Fritz. Electric Ice Pseudo Legendary would go hard. It ain't no dragon. That would like be the ultimate dragon ender. Like Ice would take care of almost every dragon. Electric takes care of like any flying wyverns that aren't technically dragons like Charizard. Stop the Dragons, Zootos. We have Metagross and Tyranitar, and they both are. Well, those are really cool designs. But competitively speaking, they're actually kinda nerfed. Like, I think in modern generations, like, Metagross is RU, T-Tar is UU, because some of their big weapons are gone now. Like, Metagross is really knockoff weak, Tyranitar lost Pursuit. And those are, like, pretty big things. Tired of Dragons? Fair. Tyranitar Sandveil is still powerful. Okay, if you're going evasion strats data, that's one thing. Like, if you combine Sandstream with Sandrush, or, well, Sandveil is kind of cheap, but if you combine it with, like, Sandrush especially, Sandrush Extra goes, like, Sandrush Extra just goes brr. Athena's not having good dragon bashing. More Pokemon just like Metagross, which are pseudo-legendaries that don't have any dragon traits. Okay. Oh yeah, Assault Vest T-Tar is really strong because you have Sand that boosts its special defense, and then Assault Vest boosts even more on top of that. So like, you're not carrying with anything short of a Focus Blast. Sand in other regions, another Dragon Pseudo. Alright, I think I have a compromise that will satisfy absolutely no one. Gen 10 has another Excalibur. Oh, there's wagons, dang. No, dang. You like Excalibur, but you only like it because it's actually pretty cool? Fair, fair. I mean, the only thing I know about Excalibur is that it's like, it has some competitive viability. It's like actually, I think, banned from OU in modern generation. Well, it's only been in one generation, but it's banned from OU in this gen because of like loaded dice, icicle spear, plus whatever scale shot, and then like whatever dances it has. I think all of that snowballs to be a pretty strong Pokemon. A region was only... So everything had to be part dragon. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Huchin Luna dragon suits that Athena can be satisfied? Dang. New game. Yeah, I don't know anything about that game, but I'm sure you'll have a good time with it, Snivy. You'll live in the water-only region. Oh, that thing will be in a constant downpour, so... If it wasn't for the constant downpour, I'd live in the water-only region, but because of that, I'll pass. Heck, I'm actually leaning towards the fairy-only region right now for some reason. JRPG, that's all you know? Gotcha, Snivy. Chunky Boy Hooch. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call that I might want to answer. I will be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Just a quick phone call, like, just, one place I toured for apartments for next year was just checking in, but I already have a lease for somewhere else next year, so that was nothing important. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool inverse start idea, Rob. I like that. Yeah, like, it'd basically be like all the starters are at each other's throats in the beginning, and then they finally get, like, because they're dragon typing at first would mean they're all super effective against each other at first. And then they would eventually have their own, like, individual traits that, well, they'd still be at each other's throats because they're all weak to dragon. They'd still have their own individual characteristics by that point. Gen 10, the Dragon Isles, dang. Or if it's gonna be Dragon Isles, just make it in a Gen 7 remake at that point and make everything dragon type. I bet it's got the Athena seal of approval. Or, did I just say Athena? Athena. Whatever. Many names, most are thanks to a Thinglish, dang. Fairy Fire, Pseudo. Fairy Fire Starter would go hard. Like, they kind of missed their chance with Delphox, so that which was a shame. But if Fire Fairy, anything would be really epic, JK. Got called Lola once, dang. Idea of how all three dragons still be beefing. They'd be fighting since birth, dang. It really is lame freak, dang. I mean, I will admit that unless like Game Freak does something outright cancelable, I will probably just like buy whatever at least mainline Pokemon games they put out because it's just been like a special interest of mine for my entire life. I can definitely respect people voting with their wallets and choosing to not buy things if Game Freak doesn't change their direction. Buy them all, but that doesn't mean you approve them releasing half-baked games. Yeah, exactly. Like SV definitely needed more time in the oven. Like I think that game had potential. Just too many. There are just too many things overlooked that would have been solved with just another year, or even another half year. Gen 10 isn't up to par. A lot of people would not buy it. Well, I feel like Pokemon has a bunch of audiences to cater to because like this is kind of the same thing with the directs and why the direct might be like really good for some fans and really bad for other fans. Like Pokemon has such a wide audience because they have so many sales. So like they might lose the hardcore fan audience, like they might lose the shiny hunting audience, or they might lose the competitive audience based on some of their choices, but they might like gain in the kid audience. Who knows? Like a loss somewhere might be a gain somewhere else, and we don't know how to weigh that. Only Game Freak knows how to weigh that. Would have been better to release that on Switch too. I think it's more of an optimization thing. I don't think it's too much for the Switch to handle. I think they just needed more time in the oven. Yeah, there really is a Pokemon for everyone. It's such a wide franchise. Yeah, I got you, Athena. Yeah, I think it's fine on the Switch if it had more time in the oven. Like, Breath of the Wild runs absolutely beautifully, and that was a launch Switch game. But that had, like, since Wii U's launch time in the oven. Scarlet and Violet did not have anywhere near that much dev time. Yeah, JK, I entirely agree. Like, I think it would have been fine if it had that kind of time. They like Deerling. Oh boy, Data. Definitely not you. You loved the storyline. It was everything else you hated. I don't care for the storyline personally, but I have bigger issues than the storyline. Like, I don't play Pokemon for story. I play Pokemon for, like... Okay, I take that back slightly. I don't play Pokemon for the written story. It's like more of an internal storyline, if that makes sense. Like the journey of raising Pokemon itself rather than whatever Game Freak writes. But yeah, in terms of how it runs, like the engine, I cannot forgive the engine. The storyline itself is why I did so many Monotype runs. Yeah, you've having a good time with that, JK. Love that they just pulling the Team Star. Yeah, that, especially for their audiences, like primarily kid-based, it's really good that they addressed bullying. That is a very fair point, Athena. That's very wise of them to address that. Hey, thanks for 15 likes, so much appreciated. If the open world was a build for choose your own pace battling, yeah, like there's still the normal order, like there's still the level, like it's not like if you go to the ice gym first, level 15. The ice gym is always level 50 or whatever it is, which is a bit of a shame. You can't do the ice gym first and not be over leveled for everything else. Yeah, exactly, JK. But yeah, it looks like we're getting close to the 200 mark. We got a couple people here who have expressed interest in Zygarde in the past, so once we get 200, do we want to switch over to Zygarde? XY starters are based on RPG classes, Mage, Assassin, and Warrior. Oh, so like Delphox the Mage? Okay, I see that. I don't know if they made that claim, Athena, but if they did, it's false. Well, I guess it's technically true because you could technically do the Ice Gym first, but it puts you at such a bad level for everything else. So it's like, in theory, yes, but in practice, no. One of those things. Counting a Psychic Gym Leader or Tulip with a level 15 for a Giraffe. Dang, JK. Zygarde if it's possible? Yeah, Data. It's a pretty solid path with as long as you have 3 or 4 people. And it sounds like you got you and Dragonified, so we could definitely switch to that after this. We hit to 200. Trivialize the rest of the game. Yeah, JK, that's kind of what I've been talking about. Like, if you fight Grusha first, you're at, like, since Grusha's supposed to be the last gym leader, if you fight Grusha first, everything else is horribly overleveled, or you're horribly overleveled for everything else. Eat SV with just a Dratini. And the real challenges there would be Grusha and any fairy types. I forget what the fairy types are, though. Oh, does Raihan have some competition? Two challenge runs beating Violet with just Gardevoir and Gallade. Nice, JK, nice. And Betrayer Dragon is an Ice Gym Leader. Yeah, that would be rather cold of you, Athena. Wanna make your therapy one sooner now? Dang, Data. I mean, I don't mean to make light of that, though. Like, therapy is very important. I have my own therapy stuff. But also, dang. I see what you did there. Teehee. Dominated the Armarouge Cerule Edge run. Only once did either of them get KO'd. Tarika's Clodsire. You got outsmarted? Got you, JK. Yeah, we got an Ice Dragon Pseudo, we got an Ice Dragon. We got Ice Dragon Legend with forms. Oh yeah, that was kind of my joke earlier. Like, we can have a compromise that satisfies no one. Excalibur. Only 3 times did they get KO'd, and 2 of them were to crits. Okay. Solid, JK, solid. Fairy Dragon. Well, yeah, we got Mega Altaria that's probably coming back to ZA, but beyond that, that's like the only one that exists. Yeah, JK, and it's like we don't even have access to it anymore, unless you count unreleased games, Champions, and ZA. Those will probably have Mega Altaria, but nothing right now has it. I mean, I think the Mega Altaria nails, like, the floofy Fairy Dragon, but I could definitely see that being a really cool, just, like, general design, too. Electric fighting with... Yeah, I don't think about Palm Up much. Like, I use Iron Hands off my raid, so I do see that one a lot, but we do have Palm Up too. And that even has that, like, unique revive move, whatever it's called, Revival Blessing. Which is a pretty new concept for Pokemon. Like, they had, like, Lunar Dance and Healing Wish, but nothing that outright revived a fainted Pokemon in battle. Confused how Keldeo beats Kyurem. I mean, it has Fighting Stab, and then it's... yeah, Keldeo has Fighting Stab, it's faster than Kyurem, so it would probably... Oh, hey, Connor Tripp. Dang, that's actually a throwback. Welcome to the channel, Connor Tripp. Hope you're doing well, bud. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, Keldeo. Yeah, Keldeo outspeeds Kyurem at 2-hit KOs it probably, so I don't see Kyurem doing much in return to Keldeo before it gets knocked out. Give me like a Butterfree Dragonite hybrid and make it a Fairy Dragon, make it Butter Knight. Dang, Athena. Better get the shiny. It'll come eventually, Snivy. Yeah, there is Freeze Dry. I don't know if Kyurem's a good user of the move, but Freeze Dry is a thing. That is true, JK. Yeah, Freeze Dry wasn't Gen 5. I think it was new to Gen 6, if I remember right. But in Gen 5, yeah, Keldeo probably outright beats Kyurem. Arceus resets in your second file. Go back to that until you get Zygarde first. You got this, JK. Whatever hunt you decide to do, you got this. Dragon free? Yeah, I don't think Athena wants Dragon free. Butter Knight for sure. Oh yeah, Data has that insane what was that, Dialga? Yeah, you had that really long Dialga hunt. Right, 2 more checks and then we'll switch over to the Zygarde God, or Demigod path, I should say. So get your switches ready. I feel like you're missing a few zeros there, Data. Because I remember you were being at like 10,000 or something. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, 50k, yeah, that is a lot. That is very much a lot. So yeah, while I'm doing this last check, let me get a Zygarde GIF and get some counters set up. Because I don't have a Zygarde GIF downloaded yet. $35k? Dang. There's that. So let's get this last Arceus check, and then I'll change the GIF and everything over. And no shiny Arceus there, but that's fine. So now let's switch over to some Zygarde for a bit. So now while that's getting set up, let's get everything changed over. Just faint it when it shines, just out of spite. Dang. Alright, so let me get this lobby set up. The screen is kind of covered right now, but I can still see chat at least, and I didn't go online. At least scroll through this. Go online. You ready? Sounds good, Dragonified. Really lucky and Shining Pearl with a 396. Romanus Park for Rayquaza? Heck yeah, JK. In the movie Kyurem Rex Caldia. Oh, wow. So let's get the room set up. And the code will be 0402 0402. So now while you're all joining, I'll finish up my prep here. Oh, that's actually pretty decent size already. I'll just leave it. And then we gotta make a new counter, actually. Alright, we got a Dragonified. We got someone else. I don't have things pulled up right now, so excuse me. I'll name you in a second. Okay, that should be good there. It looks like you got a data. Latiastier, dang. Yeah, TC is data. Now we just got to get the counter changed and we should be set. So just change the file. Perfect. I'll let the timer run down a little more in case we have someone else. But yeah, so Dragonified. When we do it, you should be taking a Wigglytuff. So yeah, Dragonified, you should be taking the same Wigglytuff as last time. Data, you should be taking a Pelipper. 22 checks, got you. Alright, we can probably get going now. Doesn't look like anyone else is chiming in. So I'll take the Swampert. There should be a Wigglytuff next. Yes, Wigglytuff. Yeah, and then Data, you'll take the Pelipper that comes in. Now, I haven't looked at the 3-person path yet, so bear with me for just a minute here. Or just a second, I should say. Let me see. There should be like a Starmie or something. And let's see where berries and everything are, too. Yeah, so there's a Starmie there with no items before or after. Oh, it's a little bit of a shame. I think we should go right, but it's a little late, so either way is fine. They get rid of NSL on Switch 2. I don't think like the online component is going away. I just hope it's like the price doesn't go up for the base plan. I think that's the best we can hope for at this point. Like, I don't see the pattern of NSO. Like, I don't see NSO going away anytime soon. Did Shiny one complain? Yeah, I think the path will always take us through Sigil Fund 3 and 4 player, if I remember right. Oh yeah, and Daddy, your Weather Balls will be really strong for the... Yeah, Weather Ball for pretty much every fight until Zygarde. Starmie may be a little different because of the resistance. But for this and the Crocodile that's coming up, definitely Weather Ball. Hey, oh, she also got no sound. Let me walk on the open. Oh, Data, you're fine. It's not that big a deal. When you get to Storm, you switch. Let's see how it fares. I won't say yes automatically. The reason I had you switch with Starmie last time was because I wanted a really good hail setup for my blizzards. So that might line up well this time, it might not. I would keep your ears open. Yeah, until Starmie, definitely don't switch. Sigilif down. And I'm only going to catch the Zygarde because... Actually, no. I'll catch stuff so we can body phases. That should be fun. Oh yeah, no one needs to take the Sigilif, and then after this, whatever direction the Crocodile was, we'll head there. So yeah, the Crocodile is left. No one needs to take the Scientist, and we'll body a Crocodile. What does Wonder Skin do? Yeah, Dragonified, I see that. We can definitely manage that. I would still max Fairy on this fight. I don't think you need to switch here. Okay, Doubleblade's a little annoying. Yeah, Wonder Skin. I actually just watched a video that mentioned Wonder Skin this morning. And the context was, it made a War's hit chance go down to 50% for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know the exact effect, but it did that specific interaction. How's the runs going? Yeah, I'll type it because I'm not sure if you have audio, so just give me a sec here. Glad there isn't no Molga down this path. I mean, that would be kind of rough for this, not gonna lie. The Molga can't do much to Zygarde. Ooh, so close. Data, if you catch this, maybe Quick Attack. Oh, you just want the Emolga check. Got you. Oh, never mind. Duplate can finish it off. Perfect. These raids over the time don't SB. Oh, me too. These raids are so much fun. At least when you know what you're doing. Like the SV ones, even when you know what you're doing, they can be really glitchy. Alright, and yeah, no one needs to take this. Hopefully Noah does, but no one else needs to take it. Hang it, Noah. Technically timed? Eh, not wrong. Yeah, so now we'll head middle for Starmie. And Data, I do want you to max Airstream here. If it should line things up that I should get the max turn 2 on Zygarde. Oh no, an extra 2 hours stay? Dang, She-Wolf. Was that burn time? Yeah. Like, the real-time management is tough, for sure. I'm Dragonified. Here's what I'm thinking for the Starmie. So I'm gonna say no right away. That should tell us if the bot's gonna take it or not. And I'll let you judge based on whether the bot takes it or not if you should take it. Like, I trust your judgment on that. Either way, if you take the Starmie or the Wigglytuff to Zygarde, it should be fine. So I'll trust your judgment on whether you take the Starmie or let the bot take it. Hello. Yeah, you're at half, although the Doublade is at, like, 20 health. So I'd also keep an eye on that. Yeah, if no one gets knocked out, we'd probably want to switch out the Doublade since the Wigglytuff still has competitive Dazzling Gleam. But it's not the end of the world if you take it. It should be fine either way. Ooh, that's actually kind of rough for me. I still think I should max, but that's kind of rough. Yeah, thank you, She-Wolf. Stormy's kicking our butt. Yeah, Stormy is pretty strong, and we don't have, like, Darkest Lair or anything for it, which is a bit of a shame. Nothing targeted you? Well, we'll see what this Rockfall does. Okay, bye-bye, Doublade. That's actually, let me think here. Dragonified, you could still attack, but Data, hold on a second, let me think. No, I think it would be too risky to KO me right now. Like, I was thinking you could dual Wing Beat me and knock me under, but I don't think the KO is guaranteed. So I think you should just go for the Weather Ball and Starmie and finish it off. Yeah, Dragonified. Even though the bot's back to full health now, I'm still leaning towards letting the bot take it, but you can still have Executive Authority. I won't be mad either way. What is Starmie shiny? It's coming to mind, but I can't come up with, like, a description for it. Okay, the bot doesn't take it, so you're taking it. Got you. Yeah, definitely stick to the Ice move. Purpose of the Web Gem. Thank you, Athena. So yeah, definitely stick to the Ice move, because that's a double super effective compared to the Dazzling Gleam, which is single. Yeah, Data, you know what you're doing. Wide Guard Duty, Dragonified, you Icy Wind, and I'll be actually, no. Everyone do what I said at the first turn, but I might change my action. Because the way this is lined up, Dragonified gets to set the Hail turn 2. Which is actually kind of nice, and it's a much less risky max. So I'm not going to take the max and let Dragonified take it next turn. Oh, and Data, if you do want to mix things up, this is the only turn you can mix things up. A Weather Ball this turn wouldn't be awful. But you could also just Wide Guard again. That's also perfectly fine. Your Executive Authority here. Yeah, sure, Data. That's fine. Weather Ball this turn because the hail will be set when you attack. You know, it's all kind of good at decks. We all have our specialties. So yeah, then Zygarde should go next with one attack. So even if this does a spread move now, it should be fine. Or not. I thought that would be. I thought Pelipper was slower than Zygarde. That's a little rough then. Okay, if we fail here, that's on me. Dang it, Noah! That might have actually finished it off. But yeah, Dana, definitely go back to Zygarde now. Hopefully I get a good cheer. That would be very helpful. And 2 lives down, wide guard. We should be okay. So yeah, I'll have to make that call based on speed stats. I think that play has potential that we did. Yeah, hopefully I get a good cheer data. But yeah, I think if Pelipper is slower than Zygarde, the Weather Ball is fine there. The problem is if Pelipper is faster than Zygarde. Defense doesn't help. Yeah, Quake would probably body anyone anyway, except for maybe the Stormy, so... Unless it max Quakes the Stormy, that's not a very helpful cheer. Hopefully Data can take one more turn of Hailbind, although it doesn't look like it. Dang it! Okay, that might be a loss there. Hopefully you get a heal cheer. That's like our only saving grace here. You need DLC to do Zygarde Raid? Yes, you do, Fire Sparks. So yeah, I guess we should only run... We could probably try it again with 3 people, but it definitely seems like a better path with 4 people. Because then we can get the Starmie and the Wigglytuff. Late screen, that's not very helpful. Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't KO anyone with this attack. Okay, the Dewblade's gone. Okay, it was a nice try, y'all. I think that was on me with the Weather Ball call. So that's my fault, not yours. And no shinies to body. But yeah, do you guys want to try it again? Or maybe a little more Arceus? I'm fine either way. If you guys think... I think it's doable. 0 for 3? Dang. Let's go again. Okay, sounds good, Dragonified. Yeah, I think if we're a little... Well, if I'm a little smarter than Zygarde, that was definitely my fault. If I'm a little smarter than Zygarde, then it should be much better. And if you get a 4th person, it'll also be much better. Keep the Zygarde spam? Yeah. I think that's a much less risky play. Okay, 0402, 0402. Hey, Duck. Welcome back. Sorry about that. But yeah, welcome on back. So yeah, I'll give this like another minute. And I'm putting some thought into Dragonified's choice. Actually, since I have a minute, let me look at something real quick. Like, I like the Starmie choice, so I think we should stick with that for Zygarde. I like what you did there. I'm just thinking for your original choice, if there's something better than the Wigglytuff for the first few battles. Although I'll make sure I tell you, and if I don't tell you anything, just take the Wigglytuff again. It does get Swift Swim. Interesting. Let me think here. There is the Golduck. Okay. Okay, yeah, Dragonified. I should have an answer before you pick, but keep your like cursor over Wigglytuff if that makes sense. So I'll still take the Swampert. Let me think here. So the bot takes the Sand Slash. Probably taking the Golduck. Oh, never mind. Data, you definitely take the Pelipper. Now let me take another look at that. See if we can get like a healthier Starmie. Yeah, because I was thinking like Swift Swim Screech comboed with the physical attacking Noah could go decent. But it's not the end of the world. We should be fine. So yeah, I think the checks were pretty cool, and then that'll take us to Starmie, so I'm honestly fine with the same path if y'all are. Sigilif, Crocodile, Starmie. We'll have it soon? Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, we'd love to have you in these if you do ever get the DLC. I think for the three-person path, I'm thinking about it more, and I think for player 2, I think Swampert, Golduck, Pelipper works. Because we're also doing the max physical airstream on the Starmie, so Screeches on that will help a ton. Yeah, it's not a big deal for this raid. We should still get through it, as long as we're smart, but I think that's a good change for next time. Alright, let's see what Noah gets this time. So what I've noticed with the scientist, it's usually the same thing every time, but sometimes it changes and I can't explain why. Oh yeah, Crocodile, by the way. But yeah, let's see what Noah gets this time. Okay, so Doueblade's gonna be the consistent one. That's a little unfortunate. Very rude if this doesn't work. I don't think there's a fairy move after this. I don't think there's I don't think there's a viable option other than Stormy after this one. Although Dragonified, what you can do here, I wouldn't do this every raid, but since we're in this situation right now, what you can do, take the Crocodile so you can Darkest Lair and get the Starmie. Yeah, take the Crocodile and then take the Starmie, so you'd switch twice. And yeah, there's no fairy type. Oh, the fairy type's on the other side, so we can't get to it right now. So it's just Starmie. But yeah, if I remember right from the other times I was running it, ooh, there are berries after that fairy type, but I'm pretty sure it's a Clefairy, which is kind of bad. Well, it's good support, but it's not good for damage, and this path is kind of light on damage. So I guess we could toy with it, but I don't feel the need to really reroute to Clefairy. Yeah, Data, you'll still max Airstream here. Oh no, Data, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, go ahead and max Airstream here on the same pace. Oh yeah, what you having, Data? Peanut butter sandwich? Nice, nice. Yeah, that Darkest Lariat is very helpful. Thank you for doing that, Dragonified. You can teach Luna to make you lunch. Oh, everyone's getting hungry now, dang. Oh, that got a little dark, so never mind that thought, but yeah. I don't know. I don't think Luna can make you a good lunch there. Spread peanut butter, you've been addicted? Nice. Rocker wasn't home to make you lunch. Oh no, Resident Sandwich Maker is gone. Dang. Okay, cool. Broken Angle Consolation Pizza, dang. Alright, so... yeah, Dragonified, you'll definitely take this. And that positions us for a turn 3 max. Okay, that's fine. We can give Dragonified the turn 3 max this time around. That'll be no issue. But one thing I will change. So, this is going to be for future runs, Data. But in future runs, I don't want you to max on the Starmie. I think we can line up the max turns a little better if we do it that way. But otherwise, I think this is honestly a fine path. We could stick to the Wigglytuff, and then Dragonify does the double switch, and that should give us everything. And then Dragonify, you could just Icy on the max. If anything, that's probably the best timing for that. And that's our first life too, so that's fine. Oh, now we get a heal cheer when everyone's almost at full. Yeah, Pelipper is really solid here. Like, I'd say Mantine's probably a better wide guard because its Special Bulk is better. So it can take Dragon Pulses better. Pelipper is probably the second best wide guarder here because it's still immune to Max Quakes. So now we can really get going. Blizzard, Max Ice. Yeah, everyone's at full health. Perfect time for space here, exactly. And then Data, you know what to do. Oh, don't do the Weather Ball, because that'll probably go poorly. You know what to actually do. Okay, we'll probably trigger complete. I don't think unless you get, like, really lucky with crits, this thing is going down, but that's fine. Oh, max quick is annoying. I mean, I'm more concerned about the special defense boost than the damage there, because the Dew Blade doesn't do much. How big is Zygarde here? What do you mean, Data? Like its height and weight? I don't know. Okay, probably, and we'll probably win this by the end of... Oh, that was a crit. I'll also probably win this by the end of the Stormy Max. Because 1605, that's like 3 times a human. Oh, that's weird. YouTube just gave me a little blip. Hopefully stream's okay for everybody. But yeah. I guess that makes sense, it's kind of chunky. Wondering what that buffering was? Yeah, YouTube like literally blipped on me completely. Like I keep stream health up and it says for there's like a 10-second thing or so where there was no data, so that's probably on YouTube's end. 81%, I'll take it. And GG, Zygarde finally down. Yeah, YouTube's been wild on lately. I don't know what's going on. Deck 23 for you, Dragonified. Good luck, and good luck to you, Data, too. First ever check of Zygarde on run. Nice, Data. Hopefully you get the first check luck. So let's see on my end. No Sigilif, no Crocodile, no Starmie, no Zygarde. 0 for 4, Bummer Dragonified. That Boyo is... Did you get a alternate colored green? Because Zygarde's always green, but the shiny is green and white. Okay, I'm gonna need to keep track of ore because this is it. I can do infinite gaunt paths now because I have means of getting infinite ore. Yeah, we could definitely keep rolling with that data. I think we have, like, I think the one iron out that I gave you, oh, black and green, got you. Yeah, I think the one iron out that I gave you will help us in the Starmie fight. But other than that, I think our plan's fine now. So yeah, Dragonify, definitely do the Wigglytuff into Crocodile thing that we did this run. I think that was very solid. And I'll let this run for a minute just in case you have someone else. Actually, I had a fun thought, but I don't think it's worth it. because if I change the weather to hail in the first fight, that means Data can get ice weather balls, which would be pretty fun, but I don't think it's worth it considering my PP and the hail damage. But yeah, looks like we're good to go. So Swampert, Wiggly, Pelipper, and then Sandslash. And it'll be right. That's actually nice, it's targeting the Wiggly, because we're going to be switching that out a lot. Oh, I'm faster than Pelipper? Interesting. I still don't want to mess with the weather. Oh, and thank you for throwing such a left. Yeah, quick attack your Data if you catch that. If not, that's fine. Tiny Charm your shield copy. Gotcha, Dragonify. So yeah, it's nice that Sigilyph through there, but if we get in that situation, Diddy, you could probably quick attack to usually pick it off. Last year, yeah, like with Zygarde, if you don't have a AI wide guarding or wide guarding yourself, it's gonna be a problem because it could just spam the 2 spread moves in a row and just destroy you. Okay, Crocodile. I wonder if 3-turn will change the Scientist. That would be interesting. Still Duke Blade, okay. that's a little unfortunate, but it's fine. How much Dynador do I have left? I have like 900 Dynador plus the ability to get more Dynador Dragonified, so this path is going to stay until I get Zygarde. I'll leave it at that. There's no risk of it going away unless I get the shiny. How many more times you feeling? You know, that's a good question, Data. Because this is going to be our... We had that failed run and then 2 successful runs. Maybe I'll go to 5 total, so the counter at 4. Assuming you guys are up for that, too. If you guys want to wrap up early, that's fine with me. Hey, sounds good, Data? And then Starmie. Zygarde isn't kicking our butts. You're happy? Yeah, Data. This should be a pretty solid path. I think we're fine now. Chilling and watching. Glad to have you here, Athena. Glad to have you here. Yeah, this will be the one change, Data. Remember to not max. If it gets to me, I'll max, but if it doesn't get to me, that's fine. Yeah, dual wing beat's fine. Yeah, stick to dual wing beat. No. Sorry, I'm being a little indecisive here, but I'm doing some math in my head. I think Weather Ball does almost as much damage, plus there's a chance of a special defense drop, so we might want to stick to Weather Ball. Try that. Or Starmie could just be rude. Yeah, Starmie said nope, no Weather Ball for you. Yeah, Peace Pelipper. At least that puts Pelipper at full health. Like, I'm always a little concerned when we go in with a Wide Rudder at not full health. Oh, that light screen actually came in handy for this Dazzling Gleam. So Dragonify to live and switch, so that's fine. So yeah, this might be a quick attack turn, Data. You could probably judge it on your own, but it's probably going to be a quick attack turn. Or maybe not. I don't think quick attack will quite do the job, but Starmie outspeeds us anyway, so it wouldn't hurt. Dynamax will just waste time here. No quick attack won't giant, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick still really isn't messing around this time. Although that does remind me, Data. Oh, Starmie has 2 spread moves that could actually hurt quite a bit if we let it spam it, and we're not short on PP. Like, PP isn't an issue, so... Judging by how this fight went, it might be smarter to Wide Guard with Starmie, because I don't think Pelipper's damage is going to be that outstanding anyway. Oh, yeah, I don't know, Data. But yeah, slight optimizations here, but I think we're fine. So yeah, it should be a turn 1 Max Search Dragonified if I'm counting correctly. And then Dragonified will just bring in the Starmie from X-Ice. Yeah, I think that's the plan, Data. Yeah, Zygarde really is a cool one. It would be my second Zygarde if I get it soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I want the 10%. Stormy's faster than Zygarde, that's good to know. Yeah, because I'm wondering what these ranges will be. Yeah, Data. Don't hit Wide Guard right away. Let's debate this. Do you think it's a good idea to do Weather Ball, or do you not want to risk it? Because we might get the 2-turn if you Weather Ball here. I'll Blizzard because that's a set move. Close to full health right now. Yeah, and we might get the 2-turn if you go for it. And there's no speed drop on the Zygarde, which is what I think you did us in last time. So I think you're okay to go for the Weather Ball. It's a risk, but it might be worth it. Yeah, it might speed things up. I think I'm with you, Data. Yeah, let's see Dragonify. I might eat my words again. Oh, that did push it into range. Okay, we got lucky with the binder, but I think it'll work this time. But I don't think we should do it again. I think that's how we should approach that information. Angry even tried, yeah. Revenge of the Zygarde. Yeah, GG's you guys, shiny luck. Wait, and let me up the counter too. Yeah, I thought that would be a 2-turn because it was so we got so close to proccing the complete form without actually proccing it. I thought Weather Ball would be the thing that pushes over the edge. That's exactly why I had that thought. I don't think we should do it again, but it worked in that situation because of the bind. And no shinies for me. Over 4 for you, bummer, Dragonified. Almost took Zygarde back in. Oh no, that would have been rough, Data. Alright, code will be live in just a second. I know on Stormy Shiny, it's a good one, Data. It really is a good one. And code's live, y'all. Alright, I'll give this the customary minute, just see if we have a lurker. But if not, we can get going with just the 3 of us again. Eventually, one of us is going to get a Zygarde. Yeah, I hope it's y'all, because I don't need the Zygarde. I want the Zygarde for other people to get it. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be us again, which is fine. Don't roast the thought of going upstairs, get your Switch. Dang, Athena, you're fine, you're fine. Say the rule is, one of us gets Zygarde, we help the others. Not Pirate, since he's the host. I mean, y'all can do what you want. Like, I understand, like, I will join a lot of DAs of other streamers, but I don't join often if I have the shiny. Like, I just reset the save, so I have no shinies on the save, so I can join any DA. But back when I had some claim, that I would be more hesitant to join if I had the shiny already. So I can really understand that thought process. Oh, I see Zygarde. Cool, cool. Yeah, like, it was coming to mind. I just couldn't remember what it actually looked like. Yeah, it's a really cool shiny Zygarde. Like, I think I remember, like, well, it was the Staryu that tortured me for like 1,000 checks on the SLS. Oh, Storm, big one. Stay safe, Data. Stay safe. Yeah. Like, I think it was the Staryu that tortured me a lot with SOS, but the Starmie shiny itself was actually really cool. Like, I don't know, the colors seem like they're complementary. Maybe it's just the shades that clash a bit, but I think it comes together to make a nice shiny. Oh, so it's up to gender and me. Worst that'll happen is a power outage. Yeah, I guess it's a pretty temperate time for the US, so a power outage isn't the worst thing this time of year, but still stay safe, Data. Oh no, Athena, that sounds like the perfect storm. Stay safe, you too. Man, weather's just hitting everyone. Player safe experiencing all the seasons in one day. You're not wrong, it's like literally like going through the center of the terrarium. Like you could just change weathers in an instant there. It's exactly like that. Or we'd refer your computer. Oh yeah, well. If it's surge protected, it should be fine. Yeah, I got you, Athena. One sec. Oh, yeah. She was serious. was I doing here? Oh yeah, water pledge. Oh yeah, data. If your computer search technique should be fine, and also just like backups. Backups are your friend. You had to screenshot it. I don't blame you, Athena. That's like literally the center of the terrarium all at once. I wasn't paying attention to the two blade. Hopefully it attacked. The reason you're worried is because it's so old. Oh, you need to charge it. Got you. And dang it, two blade. But yeah, being like a laptop where you need to be tethered to the charger, like, kind of defeats the point of the laptop. Like, I have a tablet with like a day-long battery life, and then my PC, and that's a pretty good setup for me. Now that ain't good. Yeah, for now, stick to the plan, guys. Although Pelipper's health does concern me with it. Get a new laptop soon, but you gotta put up with it. Most you do is write and play. Well, Minecraft can be pretty taxing. I guess Minecraft has some pretty big. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that, but yeah, Minecraft can be taxing if you have like ray tracing and all the heavy settings on. But I could also see it being not that bad because it's pretty blocky. So I don't know, I guess draw distances, ray tracing. As long as you keep those settings on low, it should be fine. Yeah, time to face Patrick Star again. Tornadoes that affect you the worst? Yeah, those really do hit hard here. Normal Minecraft, got you. And once you start wide guard strats, oh, that's actually really unfortunate. Ada, I think you should go for Hail Mary Weather Ball next turn. Sometimes needs it. Yeah, I remember that, Athena. It really was bad. Oh, that was a clutch crit. We should be fine then. Stick to wide guard, Data. Never mind. Tornado outbreak last year was the worst in 50 years, and oh my goodness, this one's even worse. No, stay safe, please. Taking it all for the bank tomorrow, dang. Yeah, I'll be keeping you in my thoughts, Athena. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to go for risky strats again. Because Data's so low on health. Data, yeah, definitely stick to Pelipper for now. That doesn't change. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the damage rolls. We might do the same Weather Ball thing next turn. Or on turn 2. Definitely Wide Guard this turn. I'll keep an eye on the damage. Pretty much screwed if a tornado hits in the next couple of months. Oh jeez, yeah. Yeah, I really hope the best for Lucina. Maybe takes 3 hail shots, even if it's just weather reports. Yeah, it's fair. They can be inaccurate at times. More likely to get the tornado. Swiss drop. Oh yeah, that'll cause a tornado for sure. Welcome back, Ty. Hope you're doing well, bud. Zygarde is slower than Storm, which is unfortunate. I don't know if another Starmie attack will put in range. Hold on, Data. Yeah, Lock or Dragonified, you're good to do whatever, but Data, hold on a sec. Yeah, because this Pelipper is going to faint in a protracted battle anyway, so I think we should go for the risky strat here. Data Weather Ball. Oh no, you got kicked out. I'm sorry, Dragonified. That's actually really annoying. Ooh, that's an interesting crit. Yeah, I was worried about Pelipper getting knocked out, although it would have again taken out by any dragon move there. Hopefully my Blizzard just does the job with maybe a bit of help from Blade. Yeah, we have 2 bots now. I think we got this, but I'm sorry you don't get the check quantified. That's rough for you. I know you wanted this. Okay, the Blade. Hopefully finish this off. Okay, good. Even though the rescue strat didn't go exactly as planned, the crit saved us. Oh, 3, oof. Not even a redemption shiny. Let me up my counter. This will be my 3rd Zygarde check on stream. Okay, no Signature Lift, no Crook, no Starmie, and no Zygarde. Well, Athena did say north and southeast, so I guess you could just assume the full eastern side of Nebraska, which would be the right, if you're looking at it on a map. Okay, so I think this will be my last Zygarde for the day. With how scary that was, you should have been signing for the day. Yeah, for real though. 0402, 0402. We do have a God Path, and this will be our last shot at Zygarde for the day, at least. Oh, we got Data and then Dragonic. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, but yeah, we should be good. And I'll give this the customary minute to see if anyone else wants to join. Okay, looks like we're about good. So, Data, you'll be the Wigglytuff this time, and Dragonic, you'll be the Pelipper. Yeah, so Data, you'll do the Wigglytuff to Crocodile to Starmie that Dragonic was doing. Although I'll try and remember to tell you as we go through. Yep, and Dragonic's on Wide Guard duty. Yeah, if I remember what Data was doing right, it was Weather Ball for the first two fights, and then Wide Guard for the last two. You can degleam, Data. Yeah, you're gonna be switching out to Wigglytuff soon enough anyway that you can degleam. Hey, we had 17 likes. Thank you so much, y'all. It means a lot that you're all coming back to watch after I took that little hiatus. That was unexpected, so thank you all for that. Win must be messing with you. Tasted lunch again for a second there. Oh, dang, Data. Oh, yeah. Yeah, weren't you just eating that PB&J or something? Yeah, I just got an idea for Zygarde. We can fiddle with it when we get to it, but it's an idea for Zygarde. And it's on the Pelipper. That kind of mixes the risky strat with the less risky strat. Kind of in between. Yeah, basically, Dragonic, what I'm thinking is I'll have you Weather Ball first turn, and then you can Wide Guard for the rest of the fight. Yeah, I know. I keep messing up the path, so even though it's a God path, it changes like every time. Sorry about that, but also not sorry. Oh, I honestly forget Data. Yeah, sometimes Streamer Brain is very much a thing. But yeah, so I can walk you through the logic there. Oh yeah, no one take the Scientist. I think y'all know the drill here. And Data, you can Max Fairy. have been Steel Blade. But yeah, my logic there is that I think we could trigger the complete form and not the double attack if we go for the Weather Ball first turn. That'll push it into the complete form range, but it won't be double attacking quite right away. So I think it's safe to do it the first turn and get a little more damage in. And then wide draw the rest of the fight once there's more risk of double attacks. But we could see how that works. It should be, like I said, it should be an intermediate between the risky strat and the safe strat. Should be, yeah, those are the keywords there. I've theory crafted things wrong before. I trade you away, damn. Okay, good. Confusion hit you. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been the end of the world because you're switching, so the damage on you wouldn't have been bad. Like, getting a Crocodile on the second turn would have been annoying. So yeah, this is Data's. And then Starmie, and this is where you switch. Okay, looks like we're back. Sorry about that, guys. YouTube, it looks like that was another thing on YouTube's end. It says there's another no data stream is healthy blipped, and there's nothing I can do about that. I just hope if you're having issues, refresh, please. Otherwise, I'm sorry about the issues. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh yeah, Data. When stuff's going on with people who are like outside of your life, that can be really nerve-wracking. Like, at least if it's you, like, you can control yourself, but you can't really control anyone else. At the end of the day, it's their choices. So that can be more stressful. I can definitely understand that. Okay, there we go. We finally got a wide guard block. Oh geez, Data. Yeah, that sounds rough. Yeah, I'm glad you managed to help her do that. Going for the quick attack strat there. I don't think he'll do the job, but that was a pretty solid call. Or no, he went for the attack. Okay, interesting. That's still fine. Keeping an eye on it just in case if they're already fan of Data. I don't blame you. I'd be pretty concerned too. So yeah, this is I think, yeah, Data's in that spot this time, so this will be Data's. Yeah, Dragonified. Go for the Weather Ball first turn next fight. Because if my math is correct, it should just barely push it into... Yeah, you just max ice data. Straight through. Dragonified. I think you should do the Weather Ball first turn, because that'll push it just barely into complete range. And then you should switch to Wide Guard. I think that's the play. Okay, looks like we're back. YouTube just did another thing again. We're gonna be ending after this day anyway, but sorry if the lag is bugging any of you. Yeah, just let us go 5 more minutes, please, YouTube. Oh yeah, Dragonic, I don't know if the lag ate it up. Go for Weather Ball this turn, and then switch to Wide Guard. YouTube, get good, please. Okay, Bind, that's basically... Well, Bind on Swampurt's kind of rough because it's low health, but it should be fine. Okay, where's this new Zygarde? Okay, it is in range, so definitely switch to Wide Guard after this, Dragonic. You want Wide Guard for sure now. Rain starting? Oh no, Data. Stay dry. Stay safe. So I'll probably be knocked out by passive damage if nothing else this turn, but that's... So that was actually interesting. Your TV was all glitchy? Dang. Although that time I actually saw something on my... Streamlabs notifications, so let me take a look at that. Oh, it's saying stream is disconnected if attempting to reconnect, but no drop frames, which is weird. Yeah, YouTube says no, you get good. Dang. Yeah, we're surviving. We got this. So yeah, Swampert should be knocked out by passive damage here, but that's fine. Dragonic should definitely stick to what? Oh no, I might live. Should be even better. Either way, Dragonic definitely stick to... Oh no, I didn't make it, but yeah. Swampert interrupting my thoughts like 3 times there, but Dragonic stick to Wide Guard. Yeah, heal cheer is kind of nice in this situation. I'll take it. Okay, so this means Data's last turn of the max. But that's fine. Probably an Icy Wind and... That's fine. Almost did it with no lives lost. Yeah, I think this is the play how we did it this time. Losing Doublade there, I mean, it's not helping much, but it's still annoying. So this will be a slight risk depending on Icy Wind accuracy, but I think I might have you Weather Ball, not this turn, but next turn. So definitely Wide Guard again this turn. Yeah, if Icy Wind hits this turn, I might ask you to Weather Ball next turn to finish it off. But for now, stick to the guard. definitely Icy Wind here. Cool. Oh, sweet. That's like... It might even get knocked out by hail at this point. And it's frozen. Never mind. I don't even think... Yeah. Quick attack would be a good play. But I think... Like, literally just hitting it one more time will do the job at this point. It's so low health. There we go. Hail did it. GG's, you guys. Shiny luck. Yeah, a monster with that much health taken out by little ice pebbles. Let's see, no Sigilif, no Crocodile, no Starmie, and no Zygarde. Let me up the counter so I don't forget. And I think I said I'd stop at 4, so that'll be our last... Well, yeah. Especially with the YouTube issues, that'll be our last raid for the day. So we don't need to reopen Shield. 0 for 4, bummer. How'd you do, Data? No shiny, bummer. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate the time every one of you spent with me, whether it was just a little bit, or the whole stream, most of the stream, whatever you're able to do, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me close the poll so you can see what you guys voted for. Looks like Nuzlocke won with JRPGs in like second, so I'll keep that in mind. Thank you guys. But yeah, no raid today, so I'll let you guys go on your own devices. So until the next time, thanks for hanging out with me. Take care, everyone. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and please, please stay safe if you're in nasty weather or illness or anything. Until then, take care, y'all.